ebooks are planning to in this year 2010, with more planning to do so next year. The market definitely is not static, and it is changing. There's some very interesting things in this data from Forrester Research. One of the most interesting things we thought was that you may get to a $99 reader form, e-reader sometime in the 2012-2013 timeframe, and that $99 reader is going to have full video, is going to be totally color, and is going to be millions and millions and millions of people using it. So the marketplace that is out there for participants who are clearly the people that are buying them now, even in the early adopter part of the market, is only going to grow and grow and grow and grow. By the end of 2011, the Forrester is estimating that there'll be the iPad and the Kindle will be tied in terms of sales. It's interesting that if you look at 2010 and 2011, the estimates of how many iPads will be sold range from 1 to 7 million in 2010 and 3.5 to 13 million in 2011. So again, we should expect that you will see a lot of your participants showing up with iPads. We thought it interesting that the Yankee Group was forecasting that this market's going to catch fire, even though it would seem at 6 out of 10 books it certainly has already caught fire. So the installed base is expected to grow to over 36 million, up from the 9 million that it is by the end of next year. So quickly, we'll look at some examples of the abstract books and program books and exhibit guides that our associations have used. Final programs are very common. They lend themselves to the navigation that exists inside an e-book, being able to search easily, being able to annotate things, and being able to put bookmarks. And they're great things to download from your office or as you're walking to your plane. Abstract books, the graphics inside a e-book version of an abstract book, a table and a chart, can be in some cases better than that which you get inside a printed book. Exhibit guides offer you some of the same capability that you typically only see with a web-connected kiosk. You can search for exhibitors, you can search by exhibit keywords, find booth numbers, and the like. They're becoming more and more popular as well. And there are sponsorship opportunities. The biggest one we've seen is AANS, Neurological Surgeons, is giving away an Apple iPod Touch to every participant and putting all their books on that. Kindle and I think probably the Apple iPad will allow you to use the connected technology to link advertisements that you can put in, and you can brand covers and hand them out. So there are all kinds of sponsorship opportunities there. Delivery methods have varied by our customers so far. ACC, the American College of Cardiology, last week had put their book, their final program book and abstract book, up on Amazon, where you could go and pay 99 cents and have it delivered wirelessly directly to your Kindle. Society for Neuroscience put links on their pages, on their annual meeting pages, so you could download the books and transfer them to your iPhone or to your Kindle or Sony device. So a couple quick strategies for all those of you in the association world. Number one, definitely expand your brand impact and reach with these ebooks. Even people who don't come to your meeting will take advantage of these ebooks, as indicated by the download statistics that we've been seeing. And it makes for a nice branding opportunity in just about whatever you do. But final programs, abstract books, and exhibit guides are obvious. The other thing that maybe is less obvious but is a good opportunity is to take meeting materials that you would normally photocopy and hand to VIPs and make those into books and hand them out that way. Support all the major devices. Don't try to pick winners and losers. It isn't that much of a cost to make multiple formats. Work with your vendors to do so. And don't forget the mobile world. And then create cross-platform publications. These publications really aren't just simply duplicates of a printed publication. Don't try to take a print pub file and turn it into an ebook. Go ahead and use the data and make an ebook from it that is tuned for the e-reader formats that your users will be using. And then we're happy that you were able to join us today on our webinar. We will have more of these throughout the year, talking about other topics that might be of interest. If you have questions, we'll see if we've got a minute to answer any questions that people wrote in. Otherwise, you can always contact the account execs who invited you to this seminar today, or contact me, and we'll be happy to follow up. Questions and answers. Do we have anybody that has questions that they'd like to ask? Well, we're actually right out of time. One, what are archiving capabilities? By archiving capabilities, are you meaning where can they live afterwards? I'll have to type that back in. The ebook files, once they're created, are as persistent as any other electronic file. So you could put up, for example, at your society website or longevity. The ebook reader file format seem to be backwardly compatible so far, unlike some technologies that we've all had experience with. You do have the ability to create something in an ebook format. EPUB, for example, is what Google is digitizing every book that's been written so far in the format of. So as long as you've got it in ebook format, EPUB format, there's probably going to be some reader that's going to be able to read it forever. What are reasonable prices for converting a print book into an EPUB and or Kindle format? I hate to say this, it sort of depends on the complexity of it. Inside the Oasis world, it can range between about $750 and $1,500 a format, and that's at current stuff. We would expect that to probably change a little bit over time. And let's see, does it cost? What is the benefit over just a PDF? Well, PDF. Some of the e-readers can actually put a PDF natively onto it. But if you have a PDF file, for example, on a Kindle or a Nook, you can't change the font size. So, I've been here for my entire career, and I'm getting to be a little bit old, so it's helpful to me to be able to raise the font size to read this stuff a little bit easier. PDF format doesn't allow you to do that. We are now a minute past the 30 minutes that we planned. And so we would like you to go ahead and continue to type in questions if you have them, and what we'll do is we'll follow up directly with you all with those questions in email. And again, please feel free to contact Andy or Amanda or myself should you have other questions. Thank you very much for coming to today's webinar, and we look forward to talking to you all in the future. Take care.